What other game do we get to watch somebody just stand around? I have a respect for hitting the ball, but like every other aspect of it, I'm kind of like, it just doesn't seem, until I'm gonna have to get on the outfield.
We can
and get, but
yeah.
I say that to say some of these guys they don't have to get in the outfild or they don't have to pitch, like they just have to hit. And
one guy in every lineup.
Oh, okay.
And that's just in the American League, I believe. In the NL, like the pitchers have to hit.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. The hitting the baseball is hard.
Yeah.
But I mean,
so you think the fielding part is easy?
I just think that these guys in the course of a game.
Yeah.
What other game do we get to watch somebody just stand around?
Right. Like sometimes you might not even get a single ball hit your way.
Man, you're just standing there.
Yeah.
So at what point is it just either? They're not doing nothing.
Yeah.
Like sometimes. So the pitcher throws a no-hitter. What is the outfield doing? Well, obviously you could throw a no-hitter and they hit the ball and they can get out.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
But still.
So the example that comes to my mind is soccer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like where would you rank maybe like a center back or a right back? Like how would you compare that type of athlete and what that job demands versus maybe like an outfielder or infielder, just a baseball player in general?
I think, these guys are constantly moving.
Yeah.
Constantly moving, even if it's not at the highest output.
Yeah, just running back and forth though.
Yeah, they're just running back and forth, but then they're running back and forth constantly or walking back and forth constantly. And then they're having to make cuts, move around. I can see what you're saying, or I can see why the question gets brought up, but it's like, there's people in the outfield literally stand there and then make explosive movement and then just go back to standing still.
Yeah. And
that is where I'm like, bro. I'm used to football and basketball. It's up and down every play, every possession. Like you're always doing something.
Yeah.
So having somebody just sit there is just foreign.
Even if you're blocking or running a route but not receiving the ball, it's a little bit different.
Even as a safety.
Yeah.
From a safety to a quarterback, a lot of movement still.
Very true.
So it's like, it's just constant.
Yeah, but some of the reaction times in all of these sports is crazy, right? Like, especially at the professional level, you know, there's a subtle difference in, you know, a misread here or a hesitation there can be detrimental to, you know, the play or whatever the case is. So you got to think about like the people that are actively involved, especially like the pitcher, catcher. There's a whole game going on with them in general, but then you have infielders, outfielders. When it is their time to get the ball, you may get one ball a game. If you don't make the right play or you're lagging for any reason or you're unprepared, you got one ball hit your way and you just cost your team 2 runs that you might not ever recover.
Yeah, I think like I think there needs to be I have to either participate or play in the sport to have some type of invested to have an appreciation for it, because that's how it started with soccer.
Yeah.
We started, bro. I remember when you first got me on FIFA, I was like, bro, I'm not playing no soccer.
Not at all. You were not having.
I'm not playing no soccer. Then I started playing that. I'm like, bro, this is nice, bro.
Now it's a staple, right?
And now it's a staple, and now it's like, I used to think, bro, these fools go a game without like scoring and stuff. But now I'm looking at all the interplay by everybody, and I'm like, bro, this is nice. And I can see a 0-0 game and be like, bro, it's tough.
Yeah,
this tough.
Yeah.
So I think that's needed for a little bit of appreciation. Otherwise, ignorant, talking shit.
Yeah,
that's what's gonna happen.
Nah, for sure. Well, baseball. I feel like baseball is a hard spectator sport.
For sure.
Even soccer could be a difficult spectator sport. So it's kind of learning to develop the appreciation for it.
I did want to say though, what athleticism is like a pitcher and a catcher showing?
Catchers are interesting because they do have to have the hand-eye coordination, and a lot of their defense is sliding in front of balls, like body positioning to make sure the ball doesn't get past them. Because if a ball gets past them, then you have people advancing on the bases, and the difference in a game can be this runner getting to this position. Like, you get to second, now you're in scoring position.
Yeah.
And you just cost your team. They get a hit. That hit might not have scored the other person if they wouldn't advanced, and now you just lost.
Right.
And then pitchers, their athleticism doesn't have to be that great, but they're extremely specialized in what they're doing, which is throwing the ball and literally putting the ball exactly where they want it to be.
I think of them as more like, it's like, it would be rude to compare them to golf, but it's kind of like a golf as in, it's like a technique kind of specialty.
Yeah.
Like, it's not for a pitcher. And I was thinking about that when I was hitting the ball too. I was like, this is hard as fuck, but does this make me an athlete? If I can hit the ball?
But you got to run too.
Truth.
Yeah.
Truth.
Yeah.
Fact.
And the people, again, the pretty much the whole lineup is also playing a position, which you might have a further developed appreciation for the sport if you go out there and try and field the ball.
Yes.
That is also different.
I'm going to have a problem with trying to catch up to the ball.
Yeah.
So, I've never been the fastest person. So that's going to be an issue.
Yeah.
And I've seen a baseball field.
Yeah.
They're big.
But people say you don't need to be fast to play baseball.
Bro, I see fat people play baseball.
You would be a first baseman though. Like, as things currently stand, first base would be the position.
They don't have to move a lot.
No.
Okay.
And then the ball gets thrown to them.
Yeah. All right. I'm catching the ball.
The people that you named, like Big Papi Ortiz,
first
fielder, you mentioned Pujols, all first basemen.
Okay.
There's like a specialized position that they're going to be at.
Yeah.
Just like some centers don't move well.
Yeah.
In basketball.
Yeah. They're getting phased. Just like you were saying, the bigger guys,
exactly,
they're not there no more like they used to be.
Yeah.
So
the sport has to progress. Yeah. Nowadays it's kind of like just the bigger throwing to first base. You need a big target in general, but also it's a skillful position in the sense that not only can you make plays like if a ball's hit your way or in the hole, but also when somebody makes a bad throw, it's on you to like make up for the mess. So if they bounce it over to you, you gotta pick it and have at least some type of hand-eye coordination and some type of skill that way. So yeah, it's interesting. I can see why people say they're not really athletes, but then if you look at the athletes in the sport, these are athletes.
Yeah, I have seen some.
Yeah, like they were literally asking him. I know Mike Trout's like the prototype example, but they were asking if Mike Trout could play safety for the Eagles. Like, bro, he's like 6'2", 225. One of the fastest people in the league.
Oh,
yeah, explosive.
Yeah,
you gotta be, and all at the peak of any sport.
Yeah,
maybe not golf. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, Tiger revolutionized the sport, and
those guys don't look athletic, and they're old.
Yeah, game's changing though. A lot of them don't. A lot of them aren't the typical.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
true.
Every sport, you can't just be. You got to be an athlete these days.
Yeah. It's evolving.
What's gonna set you apart?
It's evolving.
Yeah. No, baseball is a beautiful sport, bro.
Yeah. Once you, I mean, like you said, bro. Well, it's just not spectator friendly, and we have so much other like exciting stuff that is kind of. I feel like that's the nickname is America's Game or something like that. I feel like back in the day that there wasn't a lot going on. Now we have so much attracting our attention that, bro, they're gonna need to bring the steroids back. We need to see some more home runs for anybody to pay attention.
That's foolish.
They're gonna need to bring it back.
That's foolish.
I don't understand why it's even. If hitting a ball is the hardest thing to do, steroids ain't gonna help you do that.
That's always been the argument though.
So
which is funny.
Let's
Yeah.
Put these guys on the juice, bro. What are we doing?
Nah, you can't teach your kids that's what's happening.
Not everybody needs the juice.
But why would they need steroids in the first place? Just to hit more home runs?
So you can be stronger when you do hit it?
No.
I don't know. I don't know. I just know that one of the guys that leads the history in home runs.
He stands alone.
Okay.
Yeah, he stands alone.
He was on the sauce.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I don't know what it did for him.
Yeah.
But
well, now it takes like a specimen type like Aaron Judge. Like he just broke the AL home runs record, I believe.
It's a big dude. I think he's a big dude.
He's bigger than Gronk.
Bro.
Yeah. He's an abnormal human in the sport type of deal. But he did make the sport exciting to the fact of them stopping NBA games or stopping, I think it was mostly NBA because that's the season, stopping NBA games to see him break the record. Like they would pull him up side by side, and now people are trying to watch LeBron play and they have to deal with this big light skinned dude trying to hit the home runs. And not even knowing if it's going to happen or not. And a lot of people don't like baseball anyways. I don't think that demographic has a lot of overlap between like basketball and baseball, football and baseball. Football and baseball may be closer because seasonality, but and you see the crossover athletes.
It's just, I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know what they need to do to figure it out.
Yeah.
But it is kind of going like, I'm not a follower either.
Yeah. One thing they need to do is allow them to showboat more. I think that's going to be,
help. I do like seeing that.
Yeah, that's going to be.
But see, even like, and I need to be in baseball to understand.
You would like Juan Soto. That would be your guy.
And I love a showman.
I love a showman.
I love a showman. But it'd be the little stuff, bro. Like, y'all be like, did you see that bat flip? And I'm like, a bat flip?
Yeah.
Bro, let these dudes freaking moon the crowd or something. I'm trying to see some action, bro. Like, bro.
I thought you was gonna say another word with the A. Yeah, my bad. I didn't know where you were headed. I'm glad you say action.
I'm trying to see somebody do something, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, they need to let them celebrate. I need to see people flicking off the pitcher. Bro, I want to do whatever I want to do. If I hit this ball, fam. Let me do whatever. Let me do whatever.
Well, that's the thing. Like hitting a ball, as you've seen, is already difficult enough. So hitting a home run,
bro.
I might have to pop my stuff for real.
If I hit a home run, I only do this maximum 30% of the time.
Yeah. I wish you could feel the feeling of hitting a home run. Because you know it, like off the bat.
Okay.
I've
heard some people saying like.
Yes, you know.
It hits a certain way.
It's like a euphoric experience. I can't really explain it. I don't think scoring a touchdown or I don't think there's anything in basketball that quite equates to that.
Yeah.
It's a home run. You're like propelling the ball with this weapon. At the perfect moment, at the perfect trajectory.
Yeah.
And there's a sweet spot in the ball, and there's a sweet spot on the bat. And so you're connecting.
That would be one of those.
So when people react, it's like the most organic reaction you can get because it's like literally just in a flash. This is what's coming out. I'm sure you see some people score touchdowns or even Steph. You could tell at first he didn't know how to celebrate when he was doing like something in highlight moments. Yeah, it's kind of like that where you're just it's an out of body experience for sure.
Yeah. That's something that, I don't think I'm going with him.
Nah.
Maybe in one of these men's leagues.
We'll work on it. Yeah. We can get you right. It won't take too long. The good thing is that you don't really have a foundation. So you just build a foundation and you go from there.
Yeah.
Then we give you instead of batting cage videos, we give you, arena videos. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Don't know how we'll pull that off, but if you ever connect with the Marlins or something, or somebody does, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, we right down the road from them boys at in Round Rock. So.
Express.
Yeah, I don't know if they offer in 10 days, but I don't know what the equivalent of baseball is a 10-day.
You can go try out. They have open tryouts.
Listen, I'll just tell everybody pull up to the tryout and I hit one out the park. Same feeling.
If anybody could accomplish it. Thanks for watching Certified Jesters. If you liked the video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this.
And don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss a post.